The energy is mounting. Almost time for basketball at Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. The Celtics taking on the Nets. For the Boston Celtics, they're clear championship contenders. Showing commitment, endurance, they're showing everything. And they'll be on the road looking to take another step towards their championship goals tonight. Nets, Celtics, coming up next. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And here's a look at the power rankings now that we've gotten into February. Plenty of data to considering to go on. You look at the Lakers, they're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for Boston, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Thomas is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the 3. You know, both these sides, Doris, are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Thomas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Simmons against Tatum. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Brown against Johnson. Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Thomas dishes to Bridges. Thomas passes to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A 3 from Simmons. And Boston with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Brown the pass to Tatum. Over Simmons. Tatum, that's good.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
And they've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simmons against Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here is Bridges. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Tatum. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. Now here's Simmons following the miss by Porzingis. Back to Simmons. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. On the wing, Johnson shoots over Brown. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
The first free throw is good. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
So this is the first of 2 games, Greg, that these teams will play in a row. One after the other. Very tough.
And, you know, Kevin, I find these little mini-series really interesting. You get to see how teams react to one another and see how they adjust, much like you do in the postseason.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for White. Doris, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ben Simmons. And both free throws good for White. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against San Antonio.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Thomas. The pass to Schroeder. There's a screen. Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And Holiday has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent, just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Here's Schroeder, trailing by 5. Top of the key, Claxton. He kicks to Thomas. Passes it to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Boston has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. Claxton covering. Johnson with the block. Holiday brings the double team. And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. And that's now 6 points for Jason Tatum. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Jason Tatum.
You know, it just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. Thomas against White. And the Nets miss again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Tatum. 29 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Nets trail by 9. Now here's Schroeder. 23 points for him the last game against San Antonio. Claxton finds Bridges. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Tatum with it. He's got 6. White the pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum. Clock at 2, and that one is good. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Not a lot you can do. Al Horford squares up beautifully, and what a pretty stroke.
Outside Thomas. Schroeder setting the pick for Thomas. Let's go. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Porzingis. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Brown. Johnson with the block. Thomas against Holiday. Now Schroeder hasn't made one yet. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Brown with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. A nice shot by Brown.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
And here is Thomas. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Well, you look at Claxton, second in the NBA, a great defender. And, of course, Porzingis.
Those two have both mastered the art of the shot block. And believe me, guys, it is an art. It's not all about size.
Walker's checked in for Thomas. And the Celtics making a change here. Celtics on D. They have a 9-point lead. He gets that one.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brown against Walker. Here's Brown. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Brooklyn. Schroeder outside. The 3. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Brown outside. And there's the pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Celtics leading by 5. Now, here's Brown. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Hauser misses. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton, and it's Bridges in for Johnson. Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple. He can't get that one. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Chalk up 2 there. Bridges has got 6 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Schroeder. They set the screen. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Walker kicks to Finney-Smith. The dish now to Schroeder. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Out to the wing. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Nets trail by 8. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Schroeder with the ball. Still scoreless. Fires from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Out to Bridges. Shot to stop the run. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So with Johnson on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Sharp. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. Here's Pritchard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Here's Sharp, following the three-pointer by Boston. To the middle, here's Bridges, and the rejection by Tatum. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Hauser. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
What's up?
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Now here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. From the arc, knocks down the 3-ball. Schroeder's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Schroeder's got 5 now.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Now Tatum. He's got 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Beyond the arc.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Sharp, the pass to Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here is Tatum. Outside, Horford. Pass to Hauser. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Now the pass to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Over Finney-Smith. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pick by Finney-Smith. High post try. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Tillman. Rebounded by the Nets. Schroeder outside. Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. He's got 11. Pass to Pritchard. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And from undrafted in 2016, Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Here's Finney-Smith. He has 7, 5 to shoot. And stolen by Horford. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-4 run. Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. That one rolling around and rims out. Here's Hauser, guarded by Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 27 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right. The skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
First free throw is good. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Ben Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Dennis Schroeder. Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Celtics leading by 6. Holiday with it. He's got 5. Right side Tatum. White wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 5 points so far. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now Claxton, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tatum looking around. Outside, Porzingis fires the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nets. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Here is Thomas. He's got 5. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Doris, what we appreciate about the Celtics, typically they take good shots, like in the regular season. The record reflected that. The postseason, though, last year, a little different story.
Kevin, they certainly have a coaching staff that is highly analytics driven, which obviously means very heavy emphasis on those three-point shots and the ones right at the rim. But, you know, typically in the postseason, defenders take away your best options.
And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll stink.
Tatum against Simmons. Thomas's shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Brown, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And here is Simmons. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Thomas with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Shoots over Walker. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 15.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot!
Outside Thomas. On the wing, Walker. Light covering. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And it's White missing. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Thomas. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Kicks it to Tatum. Brown, right side. Off target from three-point range.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Porzingis with the block. And Holiday, here we go.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Nets trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Brown. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Johnson. He kicks it to Simmons. Passes to Schroeder. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Outside, Simmons. A 3-ball. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem. When you allow Jason Tatum to get going early and to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline reporting.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. 1:41 left here in the second, and it's Schroeder missing. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Down low, here's Claxton, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Boston now. They're on an 18-7 run. Inside, here's Porzingis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Nets trail by 15. Schroeder outside. Over Holiday. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Brown down low. Johnson on him. And it's Brown missing. The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And Bridges no good on that one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Brown against Johnson. Right side Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
The Celtics have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he knocks down the first one.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Boston Celtics.
The key number of the first half, 3. These guys keep taking them. They keep making them. And they spread the floor wide open. It makes everything easier.
Yeah, it seems like their challenge now is, how do you stay this hot? And changing gears now, looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. Okay, a question for Mr. Kenny Smith. It's from Legacy Bucks fan, with a Z. How'd you get the nickname Jet?
Are you kidding me? Because I used to jet up the court and I'd fly through the air like a G5.
Hold up, isn't Jason Terry the real Jet, Ernie? You know this stuff.
No, Jason Eugene Terry. Jet by name, I'm by game.
I'm staying out of it. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now here's White. Tatum with a screen on Thomas. Got a piece of it. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Tries again. Porzingis with the block. There's the pass to Holiday. Dishes to White. No good there. Great D that time from Thomas. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Down by 15. Pass to Claxton. Fades back. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Brown wide open. He fired. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Thomas. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
White against Simmons. Bridges dishes to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas passes to Bridges. Over Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
And both free throws good for White. Here's Thomas. He has 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boston leading by 17. Here's Holiday. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thomas against Holiday. Thomas down low. Over Holiday. Out to Bridges. Simmons passes to Claxton. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston, they've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, there's the Nets. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets trail by 20. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Tatum against Simmons. Outside, Porzingis from past the arc. Boston, no good that time either. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Holiday against Thomas. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Bridges outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And then Brown with the dunk.
That is the hard-driving, big-time athleticism of Jaylen Brown on display.
Timeout called, the Nets.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for White. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Nets trail by 19. Bridges with it. 7 points in the game. Kicks to Simmons. Johnson up top. Got a piece of it. The 10-footer. Count it. Good. Bridges has got 9 points.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Out to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bridges finds Simmons. Johnson with a screen on Tatum. 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And so it's Boston with it. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Out to Porzingis. Tries it again. And there it is for him. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Nets trail by 20. Now Thomas. He has 7. Up top Simmons. And the pass to Bridges. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Tatum against Thomas. Out to Porzingis. Launches it. The rebound by the Nets.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. That one on White. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
And here is Simmons after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here's the screen. Holiday against Thomas. Over Holiday. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Over to the wing. Right side, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Well, you look at Claxton, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
That free throw, no good. And the Nets making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And the Celtics with possession here. 19-point game. Tatum on the wing. Out to Porzingis for the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thomas against Brown. Johnson dishes to Schroeder. Simmons passes to Thomas. Shoots over Brown. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And here is Tatum. He's got 20. Right side, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Horford kicks to Tatum. His three-pointer's off the mark. Nets shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Then for the Celtics, Tillman's checked in. And it's Pritchard in for Tatum. Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Holiday. He's got 10. It's blocked. Now here's Simmons. Now the dish to Schroeder. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Schroeder outside Simmons. He kicks it to Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And the Celtics with possession here. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Over to the left wing. And the shot goes in. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's Schroeder. Rebound, Boston. Holiday's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. Nets trail by 21. Thomas with it. He's got 11. Shoots over Brown. Thomas, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Tillman passes to Brown. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Bridges, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Walker subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Walker against Brown. Pass to Hauser. Left side, Brown. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
1:31 left in the third. Schroeder outside. The pass to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bridges has got 14.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Celtics leading by 22. Pritchard passes to Tillman. That shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Bridges. Right wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Here's Schroeder. That one goes in. He's got 9.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
Boston has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Brown the pass to Hauser. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Bridges outside. Pass to Sharp. Now Finney-Smith. 7 points in the game. Here's Hauser. Brown outside. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Celtics. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Back to the action in just a minute. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets trail by 20. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. This is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Sharp. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Here's Finney-Smith. Dishes to Schroeder. Passes it to Sharp. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And Brooklyn has possession. 5 to shoot. Schroeder, the 15-footer, good.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
Tatum drives in. Got a hand on it. Schroeder outside. Wing shot on the way. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Celtics leading by 16. And here is Tatum. Here's Tillman. It's deflected, and he gets it back.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you love to see Finney Smith look to score it inside. He's got length and athleticism.
And the first one drops.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Boston making a switch here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Tatum. Here's Tillman. Rebounded by the Nets. Schroeder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And a wide open look for Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now here's Tatum. Kicks it to Horford. The pass to Walsh. Horford with the screen on Walker. Here's Walsh. Guarded by Walker. Clock at 4. Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Here's Walker. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Finney-Smith with it. Outside, Walker. Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. The offensive rebound. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Passes to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tillman passes to Pritchard. Here's Walsh, guarded by Walker. Walsh can't get it to go. Nets trail by 13. Bridges finds Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Walsh. Stolen by Walker. Tipped away. Here's Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Tatum. He kicks to Horford. Over Bridges. And it's denied. And they recover it. In the corner, Horford with it. Lets it go with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Brooklyn. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And that one's good. Schroeder. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They're leading by 8. Outside, Horford. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-5 run here. Now Schroeder. Now the pass to Bridges. It's tipped and stolen by Tatum. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. The Nets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Bridges with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Schroeder kicks to Walker. To the inside. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Horford high post. Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, I love how crafty Al Horford is. He does such a good job drawing contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Johnson comes in for Walker. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Dennis Schroeder. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Pritchard. And Al Horford drops them both. Here's Simmons. To the paint. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Celtics leading by 9. Holiday surveying the floor. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Over in the corner, Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here is Simmons. There's the lob to Bridges.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Holiday against Thomas. Outside Holiday. Brown with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. They kick out to Brown, pass to Tatum. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 10. Passes it to Simmons. Bridges for 3. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 15 points in just the second half. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. White, he's checked in for Boston. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Boston leading by 7. Outside Tatum. Porzingis high post. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 24 points for Porzingis.
We're talking about a big man with excellent touch. Porzingis will never shy away from a mid-range opportunity.
Simmons passes to Claxton. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The kick out to Holiday. From outside, off the mark. Nets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Simmons with it, now guarded by Tatum. Down low, here's Johnson. Porzingis with the block. They get it back. Thomas passes to Bridges. They get it back.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Shoots over Johnson. Porzingis can't hit. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Thomas against Holiday. Now, here's Thomas. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Shoots over Brown. And the Nets miss again. Celtics leading by 9. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by Derek White. Thomas passes to Claxton. For 3, Bridges sinks the triple. Bridges has got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Outside White. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Brown's gone 33% from deep tonight, 2 of 6. Holiday against Thomas. Tries the spin move. Bridges outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Here's Holiday. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston leading by 14. Holiday with it. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 14 feet away. And there's Bridges on the assist from Thomas. Bridges has got 27 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's White after Mikal Bridges' bucket. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Drills it from outside. 25 points in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jason Tatum.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Johnson. And Walker subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Here's Hauser. Over Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bates-Diop. Brissett grabs the miss. So it's Boston now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the pass to Tillman. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brissett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Walker's shot is off. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jason Tatum.